adapt to the time. It's only a 3-hour difference when it comes to the game this time, and it's early in the day. But just to get out here early, just to get acclimated with the climate and things of that nature.
This is also part of the modern operation of a college and pro football program. There's a lot of study that goes into this. You expand your staff for a reason. There's people who come out here who are experts in having your people maximize their rest, their hydration, that type of thing, and we can kind of see that in progress here on the trip.
Yeah, Brandon's amazing. Brandon and Carrie, they did a real great job on just from a hydration and nutrition standpoint from Monday all the way through. And now being here, you just see the guys already there. They're doing a real good job. I'm really thankful for the support staff that we have when it comes to that. And then Ryan and Juice Man, those guys did a good job with just coming in, checking out the hotel, making sure it's a great place that we want to be at, meeting space and things of that nature.
Sure, and that's one of the first rules of hydration that we've learned over time. If you have the extra water or Gatorade on the morning of the game, it's already too late. You need to start that.
Start 2 days before, so make sure that it goes before. Guys being able to pass the hydration test and things of that nature. We were cool. I think it was 2 guys that did it, and we already jumped on it early, so that way they'll be ready for it.
All right, here we go. So getting into football, stopping the run's the same thing. You didn't just start addressing that. That's been a thing all year long. But I know you doubled it down this week coming off the Boston College game. What's been the tenor of practice in your mind this week as the guys own up in that area?
Just being able to dominate your gap. Like, you got to be able to hold your gap, do your job, set edges. Edges are meant for guys to set them, to allow the other guys to be able to come through. So if you're supposed to box, you need to box. If you're a spiller, spill. You need to scrape, you need to scrape. So you got to be able to do those things to help the other guy on the football team be able to trust you and do your job. And then we got to make sure that we put them in the right position where we're not outnumbered.
Mm-hmm. This is an interesting matchup. There's a couple teams with a lot of talent across the board and a good season so far that could be even better probably in both cases. The quarterback matchup will get a lot of attention. Kyle McCord against Fernando Mendoza. These guys really sling it both. How do you view the Cal quarterback coach? And he's coming off a huge game at Wake Forest. What's it going to take to slow down their passing game?
Well, he's a good player. Just try to change up the picture on him a little bit sometimes, but I think he does a real good job. He has a quick trigger finger, probably one of the better ones in the country. Like, he's similar to Kyle when it comes to just being able to get rid of the football. He sees things well, but I think he has a good offensive line and a good group of receivers and running backs to accommodate with him. So, I think they got a complete offense, and I think they do a real good job on defense too.
Sure, one of Cal's trademarks so far, 17 interceptions. They lead the nation in that category. Taking care of the football, obviously a priority Saturday.
Yeah, it's a big priority for us. Number 3 is really good at getting that ball out. I think 3 and 5 play a really good job, 22, 20. 44, 41. They got a lot of guys on their defense that can play football. Both linebackers are some of the better linebacking core I've seen. But I'm excited to play against them. It's going to be fun. That's going to be a good deal. I think we're similar football teams. When you watch both teams and go through some stuff, I think we may be better in some areas. They're better in some areas, which makes it a good matchup. I look at both teams. They could easily be undefeated team. It's close games. So I think there was just one that wasn't for them. And we could easily be opposite. We could be 3 and 6. We can be 8-1. It's all different ways that can go certain times. So I think both teams are we're pretty legit, pretty stacked up to play each other. I think it's going to be a really good football game.
Yeah, sets the stage for it. I think we're all excited. This West Coast trip, first time the Orange have come here since the late 1960s. Certainly notable time in Berkeley history, and looking forward to it, Coach. Best of luck as you look to get another road win, all right?
Yeah, appreciate it. Be safe.
That's Orange head coach Fran Brown here on the Perry's Inside Scoop. More information on Perry's at perrysicecream.com.